the day they described Dubai as the belly button of the world, and I was like, that's weirdly accurate with the weird like modge podge of people here. Very strange. I met
Interesting.
my first awkward and not so friendly Canadian the other day.
Hey,
Don't. Excuse me, that is my work shoe, Lucky.
cat problems.
That's my coat.
And Roll20 decided to die on me. Great.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that earlier to me as well. And I was
Roll20
making a map.
died because it realized that you guys are giving up ample opportunities for greatness.
Our greatness is not our brand. Our brand is horrible decisions.
Your brand is no one remembers information as it should be remembered, because then you wouldn't be frolicking on a ship with a doppelganger that I warned everyone about. Seriously, it's in text on the chat as well. I'm so disappointed in you guys. And this guy, he uses me not being there as ammo against me and you, because he knows he's gonna be like, she's gonna not show up because then she knows that they're stupid and they're gonna regret their life decision, and I can fool them because no one remembers jack shit.
We enable all the crazy shit to happen with how
So-
we don't remember information.
In my notes for the session, I do have a information for the session, and then information if Megan's not there. Don't look at me
You
like
know what
that.
gets me?
What?
When I haven't been there, you guys have missed key information. Someone has fucking died. I fucked up hair, my friends. Do you know how sacred Sky is about her hair? And this guy decides to say, and that description, on one side it might look a bit shorter and then longer on the other side. Who the fuck does that to their hair unless they're absolutely emo and crazy? Like, come on, guys. Did that to me. I'm not here, and that happened. I'm not here, and Rordak grows a pedo mustache. Come on, guys. Tighten up. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god.
I'm not mad. I'm just mad.
Just disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just mad.
Yeah. What the hell?
Oh my god.
I was watching it this afternoon, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then Marcel's portrayal of me was weirdly accurate. Only your best friend could know exactly what you would say in certain situations.
I hope you enjoyed the bit where you wasted like the first 30 minutes talking about the cauldron. The freaking cauldron.
We just spent a whole hour trying to get the freaking cauldron.
You know what happened while I was choosing my spells this afternoon? As I was going through reading spell descriptions, I was like, this should make decision making faster. This should like make the process go faster. This should help us if we need to go in here. Because otherwise we'll get nothing done. Like before this, when we spent an entire hour with Alex trying to convince us that she wants to make herself look like Igor so that no one will notice she's there, and then we go into a fight and everyone immediately knows she's there. That's fun.
Has anybody made any progress with the coin word puzzle?
What
No.
coin word puzzle?
Rordak, when we got through back to the real world from Sigil, he had a bunch of coins that had letters on them.
I heard the one with the lady's face that made him uncomfortable, but I didn't hear the letters. Can you maybe write it out for me, please? I need to have it in front of me.
I
We
have
have
it.
the handout. Oh man.
Missing
Yeah.
Oh,
time.
there's a handout?
I completely didn't
It
pay
should-
any attention to the puzzle.
Should come up to you. See it?
If you go to
Pouch of
handout,
coins.
missing time, pouch of coins.
AIRT.
1A, 1I.
My brain was like,
1R.
tart.
I'm gonna
It's
s-
like 5 big coins and 8
And
I'm gonna say that somebody in the chat got it very quickly, which, as somebody who wrote this puzzle, going, this is gonna take him a couple of months. It's quite
Is someone in
upsetting.
Twitch- is someone in the Twitch chat or someone like in the session?
No. Somebody afterwards who watched the stream is like, oh, is it this? How? How did you do that?
What were the two things that Rodette came up with that were pretty funny?
It was like winter. It becomes cold before winter or something. He found two sentences.
Wait. I think one you found was there are no restrooms.
Yes. And like, it's amazing. I didn't plan for those, but somehow those are in there.
Somehow those were attainable. Okay, let me. Do my
If you
inventory
build
check.
one phrase, you can also catch another phrase inside of it.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Do the words
wait.
correlate to each other, or is the gold one thing and then the copper something else, or is it like a shared?
Wait. I just checked my inventory. Marcel, why do I have this? Why do I have this?
It was a critical plot moment that I figured what the characters would do. So, do with it what you will. Also, you're going into a dwarven mine shaft, so there might be a deep hole to drop that into.
Things like of note that I'm seeing. I don't remember having a Monster Hunter's pack.
I didn't do that. I think that must have been a character building.
Special
Lilith has something in her abilities way at the bottom that is new.
Ability.
So class abilities, it's on the right hand side at the bottom. Way at the bottom.
Gift of the Lady of Pain.
Oh wait. Do I
I can't even schmooze the Raven Queen, but Lilith can schmooze the Lady of Pain. Damn, only Lilith could do that.
So yeah, Rodak is afraid of
I
the
would
Lady
like
of.
to know how I did that.
I have
Me
some
too.
ideas.
Wait, did you smooch the Lady of Pain?
I have no idea. I
sure.
don't remember anything from Sigil.
No one
For
does.
sure.
No one remembers anything
And
from Sigil.
honestly, Lilith would rather not know.
Yeah, so Rodak tried to pickpocket the Lady of Pain, so he has PTSD that he can't remember.
Marcel, should I say that new thing I have in my inventory? Or a better question is, should for my own safety mention it?
Oh, see, I'm here for the chaos and the pain, so it's up to you. You guys are on an airship to Cragworth. Yes.
Does this ability have a cooldown?
No.
Oh my goodness. This is great. I need to share this. Give me a second.
I am let me see.
Oh wait, yeah. So that's for your Eldritch Blast. I forgot to add that. Okay.
Oh, it's specifically
Yeah.
for the Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
It's still good. It's still good.
It's still written in
So
somewhere.
besides
Yeah. Sorry.
So besides the bonus with Charisma from Agonizing Blast, it also has this bonus. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Okay.
Who needs spell slots anyway?
Who needs spell slots
You need spell slots. You're a warlock.
desperately? Okay.
Why?
well,
I got this Eldritch Blast. I can do whatever I...
Okay, I'm just gonna put this in other nonsense. I open my inventory, and this is the new addition that I see.
Oh, she's not looking. You're fine.
Why do I
Sorry,
have this?
Okay, everybody watch the face.
Why do I have this?
Oh!
Why do I have this?
Oh!
Why?
You're the reason my hair is weirdly shorter on the one side.
I don't know why. What did I
It's
do?
going down. The minute Sky finds that axe will die. Dude, I will reduce you to cogs and screws, my friend. There will be nothing left. No mini freeze, no counter that doesn't work, no
No
creepy
team maker.
psychopath freezing moments.
No, no tea maker, no mini fridge, no
You will
coffee
go
maker, no
serve
portable
the
mini
little
oven.
farm in the afterlife. And then I'll find you in the afterlife, and I will send you to a perma non-existence.
I'm going to
Dare
kill
you
you.
touch my beautiful, beautiful hair.
I don't even know what I did. I don't even know what I did. I just
disgust me.
opened my inventory and I see this. I don't even know.
I've done nothing but love you, and you have betrayed me.
I'm gonna kill you until you're dead.
And then some more.
The friggin' snap cube line where it's like, I'm going to kill you and then kill you again.
No, I'm gonna kill you. Then I'm gonna bring you back to life, so I can kill you again.
Okay. I would just say at this stage, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but just trust me. I tried to imagine what your characters would do, and it's partly a test to see if I get it right. Just trust me. Like I said to Rodak when he said, "Can we do this all in montage?"
Getting increasingly difficult to trust you, and all I'm doing is losing my hair. It's like you knew the one thing that would trigger me, and you were like, "Gonna be cool."
Yeah, that's entirely by accident.
You're off to a great start.
Definitely an accident.
Again, I've done nothing but love you, so I don't understand why this abuse is. I didn't sign up for this. You know.
I am not responsible.
Years of deep
this man.
and
This
good
man made me do it.
friendship.
This man made me do it. It's not my fault.
So, okay.
Oh,
I will, while
By the
we're waiting
way-
for the other... Yes, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Meg.
sorry. I will share it with you in the week, but I'm doing some artwork of Sky. So if you guys want me to do any artwork of all the party, then you must let me know. Just send me your inspirations, and then I will do the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally got an iPad to do the digital thing, so I've been playing around with that.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'll send it, and you might not even like my little stick figure, so.
No, I personally like them quite a lot. I've seen some, so well done. Okay, on that note.
Oh yes, and I made an art page on Instagram. Please,
Oh.
will you support me?
Okay, if you're on Twitch, share it on Twitch so that the one or two people who watch this can find it. Please do that.
Okay.
Okay. Or
I'll be that person. I'm gonna show Marcel what it means to market yourself.
Another
Okay.
word from our sponsor.
So for the people who are watching at home, you can see as I'm laughing, there is a big poster of my book's title on the side of the stream. So, yes. Okay, but talking about drawing and stick figures, as you guys are on the air, so I've got an intro. We'll get to the intro once at least one more people join us, otherwise we just go. But anyway, upon getting onto the airship, Rodak notices that he's got a folded piece of paper in his shoe. I wish Rodak was here. We'll show him when he gets here. But he finds this.
Aw.
What the? Oh, because they had a baby and no one questioned how Tusa wasn't pregnant anymore, which would give us an indication of how long
Uncle
she was
Ag.
gone. Another thing that I was very confused as to why no one questioned. Granny
Granny-
Cash!
Granny Tash. Shut up, Sanjeev. Shut up, Sanjeev.
And this child also couldn't spell Alex's character's name.
Aw.
Mom friend Chad? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That one was especially for Rodak.
Now we know why Rodak has an evil pedo mustache. He was trying to outdo Chad.
I love the Uncle X. This is a
But did
That's
no one
hilarious.
genuinely, no one asked like Tusa, pregnancy, anything?
it
We
was
were
a bit of a
busy
shock.
running away from an angry. We were busy running away from an angry mob in that moment.
You would think that the person who was pregnant would stop and be like, "Oh shit! Like, there's not a thing growing inside of me anymore." You know? I don't know.
There was a bit
Nice.
that Tusa touched her stomach and smiled, thinking that the child was safe. It was a bit of it.
The Aunt Lily.
Aunt Lil, oh.
Aunt Lil.
Oh,
She looked-
Lilith's
so-
so soft on us. Suddenly,
Lilith
Lilith's
looked
gonna be super nice to everyone, and she has flowers in her hair and things. I'm telling you.
Well, you don't know. But take a moment to appreciate that the kid knew what her father sees as priorities. He has a bag of gold.
But it's the dad that's holding the kid's hand, not
True.
the mother.
Oh, you haven't started streaming yet, have you?
I have.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
What happens in Sigil ... Wasn't that last session?
Yes, I think the title change didn't take. Don't worry, that happens sometimes, but the video will have the right title.
Okay.
What happens in Sigil?
So what you're
stays
saying
in
is I
Sigil.
to behave now again.
Oh, wait. Sky, Meg, do you remember the bit where we used the scrying mirror?
Yeah. Excuse me? No laughing like that. You laugh that right when you have my hair in your pocket.
Did somebody
No,
take? Did anybody spot Gran?
Is Gran? Gran Tasha?
No, the other Gran.
Is that a beholder? Or a spectator?
Okay. Alrighty, I think we're gonna start because I don't know where the other people are.
It's been half an hour.
Yeah.
They did respond that they were coming on
Yes.
Discord
All
during
right.
the week, but you know.
It might be running late.
Okay, here we go. Introduction. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Should be
Yeah.
fine. Nothing bad has happened.
Oh, I posted the art page thing on.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Everybody follow. The 3 people who watch this, please follow. It's going to just absolutely grow your following. I'm so sorry. Be prepared for fame. Okay. Right. Starting. Okay.
Why are you so dramatic?
It's my whole deal. Okay. It is a misty morning in the southern reaches of Dyrecinder. Can't even say the place, going well. The fields and woods of Cragshire crouch on the one side, the glistening blue roofs of Helmendor shining in the distance. Its tall outer wall a ring of thick stone, looking ever unwelcome even at this distance. Behind, the jutting, jagged teeth of the Hagrim Mountains, the tallest range in the region, spikes of ice eagerly reaching into the sky. There, atop the snow-covered slope, is a pair of stone towers. Intricate designs of bearded faces, crossed hammers, and glinting pickaxes adorn these structures in gem-encrusted gold leaf. Between the 2 towers is a structure of white marble. A giant green gem adorns the roof. The hazy morning light glinting through it. Vast pillars frame an entryway, the grand entrance to Cragworth, the destination of our intrepid heroes. Next to the entrance is a gangway of hardwood planks, an airship adorned in black fabric, but bearing no other insignia is already docked. No one on deck. One of the dwarven guards patrolling this inland wharf points into the misty sky. "Oh, Furley, you got a live one," he shouts. Nearer the entrance, a finely dressed dwarven gentleman, who was admiring his whiskers in a hand mirror, looks up. "What did I tell you? What did I tell you?" The pair of guards framing the entranceway exchange glances, their eyes glinting in the narrow slots of their helms. "I told you he couldn't be wrong 5 days in a row," says one of them. He holds out a hand. The other Other grunts a tinny, echoing grunt and flicks a coin over to his companion. Oh, yeah, I want that back if they're here by mistake. No. Okay, so. No mistake, friends, says a hooded figure. This individual is sitting atop a sack of crates, not a dwarf. Perhaps these crates are cargo waiting to be hauled. Feet crossed, head bowed, furry hands upon his knees in a pose of meditation. His furry chin moves as he talks. All things happen for a reason. Destiny has a course for all of us. The dwarf named Furley looks up at him. Are those people you're waiting for? He asks, his shoulders slumping slightly. The hooded figure glances up at the looming shadow of the approaching airship. His feline face now fully revealed in the murky daylight. He looks down again. He says. My brothers take foot, not wing. Perhaps there may be some people who could help me. An optimist like myself, says Furley, checking his teeth in the hand mirror. A man lost in the desert must take such water as he is offered, says the cat. Water, says Furley, brows raised. Want to buy some ice? The cat opens one eye, lips pulled back to reveal sharp teeth. For the 8th time, no. The hulking form of a ship's prow pierces through the mist, a large balloon casting a fearsome shadow. Ropes creak, the hull groans, it slows and lowers. Upon the snowy slope, a mountain goat is chewing. Its yellow eyes stare blankly at its surroundings. This is his mountain. Everything the snow settles upon, every part the light touches, is his territory. His horns are impressive, and his head is hard. With those abilities, he has been able to fight off every challenger and seduce every hue. He has fathered many a kid. The world is his oyster. His life's ambition is nearly fulfilled. If only he could. The mighty airship ends that thought as it lands with a heavy thump. Not the goat! Shouts one of the dockhands. Morags, balls, watch where you land that thing. Sorry, shouts someone on deck. The crew is assembled on the deck. The captain leaves the wheel and walks up to the railing and looks down at her employers. There we are, the Hagrim Mountains, she says. This is as much as my contract that I can fulfill right now. She descends to the main deck, heavy boots thumping upon the stairs. A bank of fog blows across the deck. The air cold and biting. Thank you. If you want me to keep flying, you need a guide, she says. These mountains are notoriously dangerous. Most of the peaks are too high to float over. Especially in this bucket, says Mouse, the chief engineer. She's leaning back against the railing, golden monkey playing with her hair on her shoulder. Won't get nearly high enough. Therefore, says the captain, we need a navigator, a guide, someone who knows these jagged slopes. Last thing we need is getting blown against something sharp or being trapped in a dead-end pocket of wind, cliffs on all sides. Also, we need provisions. Because between the 3 barbarians and the turtle guy, we're out of food. Unless you're happy to just eat cupcakes, at which point you hear Echo go, Then again, there is an alternative, says Ethne. While you lot were gone, I had a brief chat with Drana. Remember, it's the really angry lady that lives in Echo? Long story. Well, apparently, there's a route through Cragworth, under the mountains. Might be safer. No freezing to death, no falling into nothingness. The captain nods. Well, it depends on what you find down there, I suppose. If you do end up taking the underground route, please, for the love of the gods, send someone up with our payment. I don't fancy waiting here forever and a day. At which point Mouse clears her throat. Yes, says the captain. On that score, I reckon it's time for the crew to have some shore leave. It's been months. The fellows up here can look after the ship. She points to the other airship. Seems safe enough. What do you say? Over
Sounds
to you.
good to me.
How
about
well, several things. Okay, Gandalf, in response to you, Marcel. Second, before we leave the ship, we have something important to settle. Tusa, if you don't mind. She kind of like calls everyone. She's like, the entire crew needs to be here, please. I require your attention for a mere 10 minutes, and then you can go upon your way, and we will descend into this lovely town and make sure someone comes back with your payment in the unlikely event that we all die.
Sure, unlikely, says the captain.
Now's not the time. I haven't had a drink this morning.
All right, so you get all the crew assembled upon the deck.
Right.
And your group, that's what I'm thinking you're aiming at. Yes.
Yeah. It's come to my attention that we have a doppelganger in our midst. And the best way to sort that out is with a very simple spell.
Echo raises his hand.
Yes, Echo.
Is doppelganger something we can eat?
That depends on what it turns into. Can you put a stopper on that thought, and I will let you know as soon as I find them.
Okay.
But good job on raising your hand this time. And she gives him a gold star. Alright, so.
Okay.
Tusa, if you would cast Moonbeam, everyone is going to walk through this Moonbeam. And that will identify the perpetrator. Now, you see, if for some reason you feel that you don't want to walk through this Moonbeam, that is going to make me immediately realize that you are a damn filthy traitor, liar person. So, please don't put us all in this awkward situation. I'm already very angry this morning. Half my hair is gone for some reason. I can't deal with everyone right now. Just walk through the fucking Moonbeam. And she'll be the first one to take a walk through the Moonbeam.
Okay, hang on.
And then she instructs everyone to make a line on the ship and slowly walk through.
Okay, I need everybody to roll initiative for me. Hang on.
Righty.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just find the Moonbeam-like thing.
Moonbeam, like.
Also, as Guy says that, can I just look around and try to feel if anyone in particular around the crew feels uneasy?
Okay, make.
Yeah, that was gonna be the next thing. I'm like scrutinizing these bros. Like.
Okay, I need both of you to make perception checks, please.
Okay.
Whoa, okay, why are these people on...
Yeah.
There's barely one better.
We are.
Yeah, these people are on
watching
steroids. These people are on visual steroids.
We are vigilant.
Okay, so this is the closest thing I get to Moonbeam. And let's show everybody the blurry map. For some reason, my Roll20 maps today don't seem to manifest properly.
Oh.
Okay. Everybody at home, just use your imagination.
Power of imagination.
Okay, so that's Echo.
Who's
Hey,
this? The
Rowan.
Thorn?
Okay. I don't have a token for the turtle. His token keeps disappearing. It's like a
And who's
cursed.
this?
Oh, it's a monkey.
It's Mouse's
Ah, that's the
golden monkey, I think.
Okay. Wait, who
Yeah,
else?
get
is
Trelon.
not-
Get Trelawney in here. Is he
Yeah.
talking all the way on the left?
Yep. Do you want those guys to go through too?
Everyone.
Better safe than sorry.
Everyone. We have no idea who this person is. Every single living soul on this ship will walk through this
The-
fucking moonbeam.
The only problem I can think of is that can Tomlin, by nature of what he is, handle that?
I need to know.
Yeah, it shouldn't hurt him. And basically, the spell description says that it will reveal. Wait, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, let's pull it up. Because I might need to know.
Give me 2 seconds.
Asking for a friend. Okay, so
Give me 2 seconds.
I got it. Okay, a silvery beam of pale light shines down on a 5-foot radius, 50-foot high cylinder. Okay, that little mark is way too big. I'll fix it now. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in the ghostly flames. It causes searing pain and must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save and half as much. The shape changer makes the saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's life. Okay, so Sky, I need you to make a con save, please.
Yes. I'm so constitutional.
Constitutional.
Damn.
Okay, let's just see
Guy's
what
on
is.
a roll this morning. She's on a war path. She's like,
Everyone just braves the damage.
Sky,
should I roll one like?
No, hang
Should
on.
I roll one and then we just take that as like everyone gets either full or half?
No.
So 2d10.
Yeah, I'm gonna just see what Tusa's spell save is, by the way. So it's 16, yeah, so you're fine. So you take 3 damage. Oh, Moonbeam is weak.
Yeah, bit. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Who hurt you?
Everyone.
We're not leaving the ship until we find this perpetrator.
But hang on.
Boosties.
Does Tusa have Moon? Yeah, no. Tusa has Moonbeam. Sorry.
What if the perk was something?
I verified with Tusa this last
Yeah.
session I was here, remember? When
Yeah.
I told them about it, and then they promptly forgot as if it's not important that someone is leading us completely astray.
Yes. Good. So that spell save should be 16, by the way, but you're fine. So you take 3 damage as you step through the Moonbeam. Everybody's getting married. Okay, so actually you're next.
Everyone's getting married?
Jumping the broom. No, I'm kidding. Axel, your turn to go through the thing.
Axel just loudly kind of stomps toward it. He's like, oh, pretty light. And he just steps and he walks through it.
Okay, so I need a con save, please. Gotta beat 16.
Save.
You're good. Okay, so you take half of 2d10 would be oof. Sorry about that roll. Yes. Okay, so stepping up next is Echo.
Oh boy.
Anybody gonna stop it?
Echo, buddy, I don't think you need to. Echo, come here. I'll give you a gold star. Don't go near the light.
Okay, you're standing on the
And
other
then she
side of the
will take
moonbeam.
some.
You're like,
Okay, I'll step around and I'll like say, "Come, Echo," and then I'll take some glitter out of my pocket and like throw it in the air.
glitter.
And hold 3 gold stars, and then I'll put a gold star on his forehead and on his shoulders. Good boy, Echo.
Yeah, which
Echo
one?
seem uneasy about the moonbeam.
So Echo sees the pretty light.
No, Echo. Oh, no. Stay here, and you will get 3 more gold stars and a sandwich.
Oh, I am so full of icing.
Do not go near the light. Bad light. Bad touch. No.
Okay. Next is Lilu. Like, why does he not get to go through?
For obvious reasons, Lulu. Just step through the light.
Don't you trust me?
No. Don't trust anyone.
Okay.
My hair is gone.
Everyone is untrustworthy until
New
proven
hair, new me.
otherwise.
Guy stops for a moment and she goes, actually, only the people who were in the howler with us should step through this beam.
That's it's pretty much everyone in our core party.
Except
Yeah.
Axel. Axel went for free.
Axel went for free because he thought the light was pretty.
Okay.
Sorry, Axel. Realized too late. But you know what? For brevity, just for the sake of, because again, I don't trust anyone.
We make absolute extra sure.
She's just like mumbling to herself as she pats Echo on the shoulder and keeps throwing glitter in the air around him. Until eventually he looks like a Christmas tree.
Okay. So yeah, Lilo steps through. She seems pretty pissed by this. You don't trust us at all. Okay.
Hey, I stepped through as well.
Lilith.
I get where you're coming from, Sky, but yeah, you're getting on everyone's bad side right now. Say, whatever.
Okay. Concept, please.
Worry not, Mistress. The light tickles. It does not hurt very much.
19's figured it out. Okay. That is 6 damage. Okay, so the lift is through. Let's see.
Wrong token.
Sorry. There.
No
There we
worries.
go.
No worries. Rodak. Rodak's like, is this going to destroy the beautiful artwork I found in my shoe? Here, you hold this. Not Echo, he'll eat that. Sky, you hold this.
I've got it. Don't worry.
Okay, so Rodak steps through. He makes a saving throw with disadvantage. I'm kidding. Crap. Okay, so his sheet is now under that token. Just give me a second. I've got a token misfunction. Rodak. I think Rodak, constitution-wise, is pretty. No, he's not. Oh, that's a 6. Okay, so. Okay, and Rodak goes, "Who's Chad?" And burns.
Perhaps it doesn't tickle flesh.
Okay, so that's Rodak. I don't know why I've got 2 Rodaks up here. That's a mistake. Era is like, so I have my fur, right? And I'm a wizard. And I wasn't with you guys in the other thing. I'm gonna die. Because I have this thing about...
to die.
I have this problem with radiant light. And also the person who plays me is not here, so it'd be awkward if I die like this.
Well, you weren't in the howler. So just step aside and don't die, please.
Okay, I'm just thinking how many people I'm pissing off this. Okay. Ethne's like, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Steps through. Okay, so remind me to not step through before opening the sheet. The barbarian on Constitution save. Totally fine. Okay. So I should be 2d10. Ooh, that's a high roll. What's that?
May I ask a
9.
question?
Yes.
Why did we not see Lilu's roll?
You did see Lilu's roll. Lilu rolled a 17. 17. So after the 14 damage, you saw 17.
Oh, okay. Who was it that rolled at disadvantage?
Disadvantage?
Oh, never mind. I read it wrong.
Okay, and then
The
Tomlin.
eyes of a hawk. The brain of a teacher who's been in class for too long.
Okay, so you will realize that if I do roll a disadvantage, I will hide one of the rolls in to the DM.
Yeah.
Yes. So Tomlin steps up. Okay, I'll do this, but will I be fine?
Tomlin, you weren't in the howler either.
But I want you to
Just
trust
kill
me.
the man.
I want you to trust me. Well, the map.
Please. She stops everyone for a moment and she looks at them. This is not about... I understand that you are upset that I'm making you do this. It's not about an extreme distrust. If anything, we should be able to trust each other. And if you have nothing to hide and you are true to our group, you wouldn't have a problem stepping through the moonbeam, unless, of course, it would physically kill you from radiant damage because you are, no offense, Tomlin, an undead creature. Or your fur will be set on fire for some reason, unknown to us, but we're not killing characters while there are people on here. It's
Okay.
not to alienate anyone, and she looks at Lilu and Ethne. It's because something is going on here, and if we make a wrong decision because someone is sending us the wrong way or giving us the wrong information, more of us will die. And we've been together long enough that I'm sure no one here wants that. Our objective is to protect each other, yes?
Fine.
And from the perception check that she's made while people are stepping through, has she noticed anything from anyone?
Okay, so you've noticed particular anger from the two barbarians, excitement from Echo. Part of me is sad that he didn't go through. You've extreme nervousness from Era, the radiant damage, the sort of radiant light of the moonbeam glinting off her cat eyes. And it almost looks like the light of an oncoming car. Rodak is very concerned about getting his picture back, and then he sort of shows the picture to Tusa and then points at Chad.
Nothing else?
So yeah, that's it. Okay. Sky, you will notice that you have 2 cards right now.
Why?
Because
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but why?
because you were within 1 point of breaking this all open. 1 point.
Ooh.
So
Can I use a card then?
No. Not with your perception, but with somebody else's roll.
Oh.
1 point.
Oh no.
God damn it.
So the card is me saying sorry. That was a magnificent. That is a magnificent try. You weren't doing the wrong thing.
I was 1 point away from breaking this. Lilu.
That does mean we've narrowed it down.
Yeah, but in game we wouldn't know that. But out of game, I can be like, And it's
Out of
very
time.
out of character for her as well. Like, I was sitting here like, maybe I wouldn't be angry about something like this.
Well, you know me, I never get role playing as my players, correct?
Don't be sarcastic with me. You took my hair.
Okay, guys. So
Where-
at this
okay.
point, Captain Trolley's like, now that you've done blessing each other or whatever, can we go?
Captain, please just give me a few moments. I'm having a moment here. Okay.
Fine, whatever. I don't get paid to care.
That's nice. Go have a cupcake.
We're out of cupcakes. I just checked. At which point Echo goes, I'm so full of icing.
Question. And she'll throw some more glitter up in the air for Echo. Would her perception check and knowing her party members, would Sky like click that something is not something is a little bit amiss with the level of anger that's coming from someone who's usually very positive and angry, and happy?
Yes. Both the barbarians are bugging you.
All right.
Also-
Jump into Lulu and Ethne.
Also, Era
Also?
is bothering you, but that might be because it's Alex.
Yeah, that's something for a day when Alex is here. I don't want to do anything while she's not here. But don't worry, I'll bookmark it. I'm not like these fools.
Yo, but I hear a lot of this.
I'm poking at you guys. I'm joking. If it wasn't for them, the game wouldn't be fun. So.
Mhm.
Okay. She'll turn to Rilu and Ethne. And she'll put her hands up like, thank you for doing this. I know you didn't want to. Has anything... What's been happening on the ship since we've been gone? She's not asking like a suspicious way. She's asking as if she's like
Okay.
pleasantly asking about how they've been doing.
Alrighty.
And she wants to watch their mannerisms and everything to see if she can find a kink in the armor.
Okay. By the way, that's Chink.
Yeah, I know. I realized after I said it, and then I realized Alex wasn't here to make a joke about it, and then I was sad.
That's what was missing. I've gotten so used to that.
Actually,
Just wait until you hear the names inside the city. Jesus. All right. So throw out a insight check for me, Sky, as you're doing this. So okay, they said that in the time that they were waiting for us, firstly, if waiting for you guys, whoa, 32 for insight.
God.
Okay. So you can read Ethne's ID number at this stage. You know her genome sequence. Okay. They talk to you, they say, you guys were gone for 3 days. They didn't hear anything, there was no word, nothing. They were kind of afraid. Something happened to you, and they wanted to come search for you, and then Echo turned. The evil spirit, as they said, Drana came out, and there was a bit of a fight. The captain kicked them off the ship for a bit, and they had to chase Echo into Willowbane. Eventually, they got her calmed down, and she gave Echo control of the body again. And then they got involved in a bit of a misunderstanding in Willowbane, and they joined the guild games. Also, there was a guild in there that for some reason they can't remember encountering, and then suddenly they just existed, like someone changed reality. And they don't really want to talk about the cupcake incident. You see that they are, with your high insight check, you can see eye twitches and sweaty palms and everything when they mention cupcakes. The cupcake incident is something they don't want to talk about. There's so much PTSD here. But then Ethne says, when before we had to make a run for it back to the airship, Lilo and I had a chat, and we were thinking, once we find this tribe and finish this quest, that Lilo and I are going to stay behind. We're done with the adventure life.
And how is Lily reacting to
She's
this?
sort of looking down, seeming quite sad, not meeting your eye.
What do you mean when we're done with the quest?
Well, when we get Echo to where he needs to go, we're not going back to Dyrecinder.
So you're not going to help us with the Black Oblivion? Your whole purpose throughout all of this? Your tattoos, everything that's led up to this?
And at which point now Lily looks up at you and says, just because she's had that all her life doesn't mean that there's only one path for her. She can choose her own fate.
I was talking to you as well. You've been very intent on helping, proving yourself. That was the whole point, was it not?
Yes, but the whole thing with Echo and, by the way, where's Free? Nobody's really spoken to us about that.
Sky kind of flinches at that.
And why do you guys all look
Lily,
different? What did you find? I mean, there's no communication. So why did we get grilled when you guys come back looking different?
You're not getting grilled. I'm just asking you out of curiosity and because I care. Free, and she kind of looked like she's getting a headache. She's got a bit of a twitch in her eye, and can't decide if she's angry or sad. Free died, and I brought him back to life as a wish, and he fucked off. I don't know where. Decided he's not coming back for us, I guess.
Well, at least he got to make a choice then, says Lilu. We're making that choice as well.
What was the mission that your tribe gave you, Lilu?
Well,
He asks it offhandedly, as if she'd forgotten.
well, I realized there's more important things in life when she takes Ethne's hand.
But what was the mission?
I actually don't have a mission. If you must know, I got expelled from my tribe. There. So you know everything now. Now, this is our decision. We're leaving.
Okay, can I inside this? Because according to what I know about Lilu, that's a flat-out lie.
Okay. I would say your 32 is confirming what you, Meg, already think.
Oof.
Unless you're thinking about...
Lilu's hand.
I will not do anything
Then
like
I'm
that.
thinking about what? Cupcakes?
Yeah, unless you're thinking about cupcakes, it's not that.
I think that's not Lilu.
It is Lilu.
And I think you know as well as I do that Lilu had a very specific mission.
Well,
And you know what that is.
I've gotten to know her
And
recently.
you know that was her entire life. And now she doesn't even remember what it is. And when did your sweet and loving Lilu become angry and defensive? The one person who always kept us together? As I'm saying this, I'm watching Lilu very carefully.
She looks at you quite intently, hardly even blinking.
Which is very
Lilu?
weird because Lilu always had a bit of a vacant stare at her, let's be honest. It was sweet, but
Lilu?
not.
Argus?
Go, Argus.
Lilu? Some time ago, well, a long time ago, Bree stole a potion that I sold. What did you tell him to do when he apologized to you for storming off the bar?
I don't think I need to answer that, says Lily.
Told him to apologize to me instead. I never thought much of it, but I was thankful. He even told me that it was you. I told him to do that. Showed me that you cared for every single last one of us.
So, you see Lulu straighten up and give a big sigh. And then, in a voice that's not entirely her own, says, well, it wasn't going to last forever, was it? And you blink, and suddenly it's not Lulu standing there, but a very tall, emaciated, elven-looking person, very pale skin, in tattered robes. He looks strikingly familiar to the elf you found, frozen in suspension in the Howler.
Virgil? Or the not Virgil?
The not Virgil. Okay. Let's make a wisdom saving throw. Just hang on. Okay, now I just need to find the right token because I can't roll as Lulu because Lulu is not here. Sorry. Okay. My whole roll 20 is now stuck.
Oh no.
Yeah, mine too. It completely froze, and
Yeah.
the map has disappeared.
Let me say though, the Argus, that was a really good freaking trap.
Yeah, like half the players have disappeared. Okay, now I have 20 tokens.
Roll 21!
Let's
Oh
try
my
again.
God.
Okay, so that will be a wisdom save, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
Wisdom. Oh, that is. Is this whispering? Why is it whispering?
Because you're a sneaky, sneaky, sneaky man.
Sneaky
Always
bastard.
whisper rolls. No, don't do that. Sorry. Roll 20 is buggering me up. 27.
My goodness.
What?
Okay,
Seeing
Uh,
and I need everybody to roll initiative, please. No, don't roll initiative.
Again?
We're just going to use your old initiative, and we're going to take Lilu off that. Yes. She was a 19, and we're going to give this one a 19 again.
oh, jeez.
This is about the time we would like the entire crew to do their job and join the fight.
They don't get paid enough for that. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be Trelawney's answer. Like, I'm not getting paid for this. Just don't hurt my ship. I can hear it now.
The ship isn't yours.
Technically, it's not. Yes, you're right. Okay, so we're doing this. Okay. Axel, your turn first. Does Axel know what's going on?
probably he's probably been watching intently this whole time. His little mechanical head swivels around back and forth, and seeing the hold person fail, he quickly springs into action, just tries to freaking grab and restrain this fellow.
Okay.
The strength check.
Yes, please.
I
7.
will. Oh. There we go.
What's a D12?
Oh,
Don't mind me.
I probably should have waited.
Just wrong. It was an
Oh,
accident, sorry.
I should have waited for him to roll on that. I think I just waited for that.
That's okay. You are grappling him at the moment.
Yeah. Right. He is strapped. Like he just his big metallic hands extend and just wrap around him and just squeeze him tight so that he can't move.
All right.
Wait. Is it really Axel or is it Echo? Because on my thing on the turn order is Echo on top.
Oh, that's weird. On mine, it's Axel. Yeah, I think roll 20 is giving us problems. Okay, so Axel's on 22, and then
On
Echo's
mine,
on
it's
20.
on mine, it's
Axel is
also
14.
Echo, yeah.
Yeah.
Axel is
For
14,
me,
Echo is
Axel
21.
14.
Okay, hang on. How about now?
Roll 20 is roll 20.
I'm just
Roll
going
20
to
is roll 20.
shuffle it again. See anything different?
Now
Oh, I
Axel
don't
is in
see
there.
Axel in the turn order.
No, I am not on the turn order.
Okay, that is very strange, because on even the people on the stream could see 22 for Axel.
Okay, it's just roll 20 being roll 20.
Okay,
Yeah.
so okay, next is Echo's turn
Yeah,
on
like
21. Echo goes, he looks at what Lilio has become, and then he says, now? And seemingly finding the signal, he raises his axe, or greatsword. And so Sky, you see looming over you is Echo. And he says, I want my glitter! 18. Sky?
Yes.
Okay. That's 10 slashing damage.
You want your what?
Glitter.
You want his what?
Glitter.
Bro, I've been giving you so much glitter, you.
We're losing control. We're losing control of him.
There is not enough glitter. Okay, Lilith.
I'm also shocked to what Lulu has become, but instead of going in, I'm going the Warlock thing to do and gain distance.
Okay.
And
Axel currently
oh my
has him in
goodness.
probably like a headlock.
Oh my goodness, these spells. Oh my goodness, all these spells for what? Wait, what does grappling a creature mean?
You've got advantage on attacks. Ooh, what? I don't know what it does for spells.
Also
Grapple.
you can't go anywhere unless he breaks out.
Yes.
Do you have disadvantage on some saving throws?
Grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes. Okay, now that's not going to do anything. No, so grappled. Is that all grappled does? I somehow remember more.
Yeah, I could swear it gave disadvantage on at least dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, it must do.
That would make sense.
I would give it that. It ought to have that. Okay.
See, what distance did I put myself from?
Let's see.
Okay, I'll go right over here in front of. This would be
50.
this thing. And then Lilith will shine with an unholy light and some bizarre chains start to pop up and envelop this creature.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, so you see some of the wood splinter on the deck as these chains erupt. With the deck save, so I'm going to give him disadvantage on the deck save. Okay, sorry, 6. So that's a fail. Wait.
Are we sure we don't want to interrogate this guy?
Okay, so
This
he's
is why
doubly grappled.
I use this spell. That's why I use this spell. Read it. It's got some cool stuff.
Let me see. Surrounded by an aura of dim light and 10-foot radius, if you conjure an iron chain creature, special death save, will grapple in this fight. Creature is also restrained. You have one. Oh, I see.
Oh. Okay, so wait.
And send the mind.
As an action,
Scan.
okay. But right now,
Scan is fine.
46 damage.
Yeah, we gotta keep him alive.
15.
Yeah, keep him alive and grappled for Lilith to do that.
He's still fine.
No, I already have the 46, 17. It's on the spell thing.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see that. Minus 2.
17
Thank you.
psychic damage.
Also, this guy, an A card and an ace, so that's just like a automatic nat 20, I think.
Nice.
Wait, let's
Ace.
just confirm that.
Pretty sure I remember that's what that does.
Oh, roll 20 is so slow. What is going on? Rolls. Let's see the lady. So yes, A is an automatic crit. So ace is an automatic critical.
Yes.
No.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
So
so
that is Lilith's turn.
Lilith is restraining this bro, and we have to wait until she scans his mind.
Yep.
Or so we can't hurt him.
He's being double grappled, like.
Yes.
But
I think
okay,
you should surrender, honestly,
So
at
does-
this point.
Does hurting him break the grapple?
No. But he is going to cast a spell.
I'm gonna imagine this like he's double grappled. Axel has him in like a headlock with one arm and like keeping his arms stuck with the other arm, and Lilith just chained literally everywhere else.
Yes, so there's chains wrapped around his legs. He's not going anywhere, but you see points of green energy glow around his fingers that are gripping your arm, Axel. And I need you to make a dex save.
No!
Ooh, target that can be a creature, an object, or 14.
That's not enough.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
hi
You don't have
guys.
a card?
I do not have a card.
What?
I
You used it.
I used it to grapple him.
That's 73
Did I give
now.
him one of my cards? Mother of all that
He takes that, but that's still not good. Okay, what is 122 minus 73?
No, so all you have to do is... Oh, wait, I'll just subtract it. So I've got a shortcut. You're on 49.
is. 49.
Okay.
Whoa.
He's
Do I
got
have to
nothing
roll?
else he can do.
And do I have to roll a save to keep my grapple or no?
No, because it doesn't throw you away, nothing like that. He's still grappled. He got no movement.
Did I lose a chunk out of my arm or something?
So yes, so you see the smoke billowing of Axel. All of his metal panels are glowing with red heat at this moment. That was
You
close.
hear a few
No.
little alarms blaring from his head.
Yeah, you can hear the teapot boil somewhere inside. So you can hear.
Critical condition.
Now it is Rodak's turn. He pulls out his quarterstaff. Oh no, wait, he's got everything. He's got Snickersnack.
Physical structure and critical condition.
Richard!
Hello,
We
everybody.
are in a
Richard.
fight.
Okay,
Yes.
no time to explain. Fight.
Fire
Right.
shot.
Fight
Okay.
the guy who's being grappled.
Right.
Yes.
So
Who
Rod.
looks eerily similar to the bro we
What?
thought died.
So
Try not to kill him, because the elephant still needs to scan his mind.
Rodak pulls out Snickersnack and goes, "Who the fuck is Chad?"
Yeah.
If that's advantage because it's grappled, so it's 18. 18, I think hits. What is? Yeah, it just hits. 10 damage. No, it didn't roll a 20. Okay. Okay, he's gonna go for his second attack. He's got 2 attacks right now, I think. And he can do a flurry of blows. 26. Okay, so with the second stroke, still saying who the fuck is Chad. Rodak makes a perfect cut through the Lich's neck and severs his head.
Fuck.
The Lich is now in 2 pieces.
But still alive.
The body is okay, I'm just gonna figure out how to do this now.
Kill it with fire.
Okay, so
Okay, so
the
no
body,
longer, head,
yeah.
no
So
longer in a headlock.
yes, so there's now 2 parts to the Lich, and then Rodak's going. He looks down at the head, and as his flurry of blows, he's gonna pull back his leg as a kick. Okay, so with a magnificent 10 damage and with some teeth marks in his foot, he kicks the Lich's head like a nice rugby kick cleanly off the airship and down the mountainside.
That's not good. We gotta kill it with fire.
That's not
In fact,
good.
that probably won't work. We need to kill. We need to find its thingy, right?
So my chains are attached to the bottom.
Yes. So
You can still scan his mind, right?
I think the mind has to be attached. Okay, so at this point, it's going to be Era, and she's like, "This is why I didn't go through that beam. Exactly this. None of this I wanted."
Era.
Okay, that awkwardly is not going to work. Because that's serious pain in the head. Never mind.
Oh.
The head's out of range.
Okay, so Alex, if you watch this later, you need way more spells. You've got like 4 spells.
I don't think she leveled up.
No, I don't think so. No. No.
Okay, I'll make it for her because I know Alex would absolutely make this joke if they were here. So no head.
Oh, for goodness sake! Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Okay, so that does 3 damage. Okay, Ethne.
Alex, if you're watching this, you're welcome.
Ethne is horrified.
She's in the chat.
Ethne walks away. Because
What the?
I will say at this point,
That's fair enough.
Stefan didn't know.
No.
No. Tomlin, sorry, you guys are just watching me play with my shelf now. Wait, so I'm actually Richard's here. Richard, it's your turn.
Yeah, pop in, man.
I'm gonna put you into
so
16. Yes.
I see this situation in front of me. This guy, right? And that's pretty much it. All
Yes.
the information is about him.
So basically, you see a headless man in tattered robes being grappled by a glowing axle, chains bursting out of the deck, wrapping around his legs. Also, Rodak seems angry at you, and you don't know why.
Okay, I
It
mean,
has
fair enough. I'm angry.
Something to do with Todd. Little?
Chad.
Chad.
Chad. Something to
shit,
do
it
with
is rough.
Chad.
Shit. Yeah, we'll have to have a talk, I guess. But that's for
Oh
later.
my god.
Does sorry, I came in later. Does any of my party members look heavily hit? Just so that I know the state of everybody.
Axel looks pretty bad.
Yeah, he is
Axel
like
looks pretty messed up as hell.
Axel is like glowing a bit. His arms look like they're on the fringe of melting, but not quite. And you can hear an alarm in the form of a tea whistle coming from somewhere.
Okay, cool. So in that case, I will imbue Axel with some of the warmth of the summer court. And let me just check this. It does work in construct, right? I don't think so. Yeah. And you can, I mean, do you want to roll or I should roll? I don't care. But you can have 5 d6 healing.
Oh, really?
Plus 5 temporary hit points. So you're welcome to heal. Awesome. So that's 24 points of healing as well as 5 temporary hit points on top of that.
24 temporary and 25 heals. Yeah.
So it's 24 like hit points and then only 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so that would be a bonus action. I've always wondered, does this count as a spell casted, or is this just a class feature?
It's a class feature, so it doesn't count as a spell.
Absolutely amazing.
Real quick, can I do a little line? As the healing kind of connects to him, you can see the little heat simmer down a bit, and the alarm goes down, and he just do like, system structure stabilizing. Thank you.
Okay.
Lovely. That
So,
that's great to hear. I would also shit. I've got so many new fucking things. I cannot cast a bonus action spell as an action spell, right? It's not possible.
No,
Okay.
because you've.
yeah.
Oh well, you've used an ability.
Yeah, so you can.
no.
Wait, what does it say as an... Wait, sorry, go for it.
But haven't you just used a bonus action to help heal what?
Yeah, but it's a class feature, not a spell, so I can cast another spell.
Yeah, as long as it's...
still a bonus.
Yeah, you don't have a bonus action
Yeah.
to burn.
Okay, so I can't
Yeah.
bonus action a bonus action spell.
No.
Sweet. Okay, I will just. I'm sorry for the ship then, but I will take. I will take my my staff and I will do the line of flame that I can do from the staff.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. I think
yeah. You know which one it is.
Yeah. Hang on.
It's not. Is it emulate?
I just
No.
got... Wait, where is it? I'm sorry, my thing is sticking like crazy. That doesn't make any sense to you. Because...
It's called fire spell. And he needs to roll a DC 15 dexterity save.
Okay, he's gonna fail that because he doesn't have a hit.
Amazing, I didn't see it coming. And then
Okay,
I will
so-
do 5d6 fire damage.
Okay, please
Yeah, let's
roll that. Hey, we got it!
Whoa, that's 3 1s in that roll. Holy shit.
That is
That
terrible.
8 fire damage. That is terrible.
Okay, so Alec...
It is something.
Okay, so Sky, before your turn, I would like you to roll 20d6.
Wow. 20d6.
Huh?
Okay. I mean, I had a super cool move planned, but okay. I'll take
Okay,
it.
I will explain that it took several turns for the head to make impact. Rodak kicked it quite far, and it has a way down to go. It reached the maximum level of full damage.
Oh.
wow. All those ones.
That head is just a pancake on the ground.
Okay, wait, let's just
No,
see.
but it's not dead. Doesn't a lich have a phylactery?
No, but he's got a headache.
It does. What's that? 14 plus 23.
It could be part of the body here.
Oh, awkwardly, it does 69 damage.
Bird, I should say nice.
Okay. He's looking pretty rough. Just take that that in for a moment. Here's this headless man being grappled, slightly on fire.
Slightly on fire.
Okay, Sky, your turn.
Just slightly.
Slightly on fire.
So, Sky gives Echo a scathing look and she's like, I'm taking one of your stars away if you don't stop your shit.
It was the signal. It was the signal.
I'm the only one who can give you signals.
That's not what she said.
Her deck of cards appears in her hand and she throws them in the air and they make an arc. And the Lover's Tarot card shines above her head. And I'm just going to roll a d12, which is my bonus action ability, so it ready something for next turn. And then as an action, I'm going to look at this stupid body. Say, as I catch the card, I hope you feel even a fraction of the pain of what you have just put someone incredibly important to me through. And I hope you suffer for eternity for what you did to our friend. And she'll throw the card straight into his chest as she casts Heartache. So he needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
And
He automatically fails because no head.
alright, so I can just roll damage.
He's like,
Wow.
I can't hear you.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, stupid lich.
Okay. Unbelievably, he's still alive.
And then just this is my spirit board feature. So this is the bonus action feature that I
Mhm.
call.
Okay, so that's an automatic fail.
Wait, so am I correct in understanding that since it's headless, no one can give it head?
That joke was
That's
just
a
made in your name.
Yeah.
Yes.
I made that joke in your name.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody was way
I
ahead.
appreciate that.
I've been making a lot of
hated me
jokes and
for it.
referencing you, to be fair.
Everyone hated me.
Predictable at this point.
Everyone hated me for it. I hope you're happy.
I am. I appreciate it. Thank you.
The head was like severed and I kicked it off the deck and I made a joke in your honor. So no head.
Oh, thank you.
Decapitation. Okay, so
I feel
please
seen.
please do your bardic inspiration damage, Meg. Sky. Okay.
Do we want to
Sorry.
let Lilith the mind read?
I'm pretty sure he's not gonna die.
So, with 15 damage against 2 hit points. Sky,
Oh no!
Dang.
how do you want to do this?
Dang, guy. Dang.
But I may have a way to still find out what we need. Okay. She let's see if I can dies of a broken heart. So the cord goes into his chest and there is a burst of purple lights, and then from his chest it looks like plumes of black smoke start to climb out and go over his entire body and start to just suck all the vibrance out of it until there's nothing left but bones.
Okay. And with that, he turns to dust. So, welcome, Alex and Richard.
Yeah. What the fuck happened?
That was Lily.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Okay, let me explain. Marcel is doing this deliberately to confuse you. Remember when I told you that there was a doppelganger on the ship and all of you conveniently forgot? And I was like, and someone's leading us astray, and you guys were like, oh yeah, we'll put it out in session. And then you got back and no one even thought about it. You were just chilling on the ship and deciding what next adventures to go on.
No, because I was not there, so no.
Oh, I've got another appelkiete skill with you, man. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So.
You've got no idea what that means.
I don't know either, but it sounded menacing.
Yeah, like it's like that joke. I don't speak Afrikaans, but I know "kom hier fokker" means run away.
I mean, all I heard was apple scotch and me, so I'm like, I'm not sure what she said.
She wants to peel an apple with you, but it's menacing.
So it translates to I'm going to peel an apple with you, but it means I have.
Yeah, you're deep
Okay,
shot.
you're listening to me. Okay, so basically, I asked Tusa to cast Moonbeam. Remember, I asked you about it for the shape changer. I verified that you had the spell. So basically, I made everyone who was in the howler walk through, and so everyone made it through, but Lilu started acting super weird, super defensive. And with the 32 insight, I noticed that she was not herself. And then Lilith and I tricked her into revealing that she's not who she says, and then she turned into that bro.
Well done, by the way.
Yeah.
There was no way to lie out of that.
Yeah, no, that was a good question to ask.
I thought of something that Lilu said even before Sky came along.
Yeah.
That's very good. Yeah, because there's no way for this person to know.
And then also, Alex, you were acting like super dodgy and you refused to go to the moonbeam, and you said it was because your fur would burn.
Okay, so Alex, I will say I didn't want to kill your character when you weren't here. So yes, Rodak was kind of unhinged in this battle a little bit because he wants to know who the fuck is Chad.
The entire time, like, that's all Rodak has worried about, even when he walked through the freaking moonbeam.
Okay, and I hope everybody's seeing the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not because I'm on my phone and I'm trying to figure if I can watch Roll20 and this, but it's acting up, so.
Yeah, no, you'll never see
I
it.
will take a picture for you and send it for you on WhatsApp.
Also, it's just because of it's also just because of the color palette used, but like the one for Tusa, it reminds me of freaking Jahira.
Do I remember Chad? As the bigger question.
No.
Nobody remembers anything from Sigil.
But I mean, those packs though, they feel like unforgettable.
Okay, I will confess that mostly Chad. I do now have a full backstory and everything for Chad, but when I drew this, it was mostly just to see Rodak's reaction.
I mean,
I comes along.
Sorry, I think I'm looking at the picture that's shared.
Why does Axel look so scary in this picture?
He's cubes.
Mom's friend,
Yeah, he's got
Chad.
red eyes and claws.
Uncle X.
And we've got a beholder Gran.
Yeah, by the way, you also realized that you didn't bring Sanjeev back with you. He's somewhere in Sigil, presumably.
Also, one thing I want to point out here, top right corner, Granny Tash.
Yeah, that's... yeah, that was the first thing I said. I was like, excuse me?
Wait, am I Erara?
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
just a cat.
Okay, this child is still struggling to make the E's the right way around.
No.
See, this is my excuse, and it's not my drawing ability.
Well, it's a child after all.
That's what my mom says.
Now, returning to the session, Lilith will stop shouting, cancel out her chains, and be angry as hell. What are you thinking? I was almost done.
Done with God.
I was this close to get into that thing's mind and find out where was Lilu actually.
With all due respect, Lilith, we're not psychic, so we didn't know. We saw baddie and we kill.
We're quite primal creatures. There's thought. First action, then think.
Steady consolidation. I didn't do anything. I just stood there and kept him trapped.
You nearly died, bro.
I know, but well, I'm stable now, so what the hell?
Actually, do you still have a few dents? I have some extra healing in me, but I mean it depends on like kind of like what's your grease levels at?
Let me see. System diagnostics. Then he waits for a bit.
What's the grace level?
And he like, and like he just comes back saying, system stability at 52%.
Yeah, I think I can help you a little bit more. You can do the same roll, 5d6, but whatever, and then the hit point, the temporary hit points will stay the same.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, another 24.
24.
I heard that should little panel beats some of the hurts out of you. Just in general, where are we with the ship at the moment? Did we reach our destination?
Yes.
Yes, we need to get off before Trelawney kills us.
You also notice at this stage, Anthony's nowhere to be seen.
I want to deal with that, but Stefan's not here.
We'll have to add him in the chat.
So,
yeah.
Rodak did 87 damage to the head, thanks to maximum full damage.
Chat damage.
Okay, at which point the captain says, okay, so I hope you idiots will pay me before you kill the rest of yourselves down there or whatever.
Yeah, massive payment incoming.
And you better watch your tone before you're next.
That is so on brand for Lilith, it's fantastic.
Illegal,
I'm gonna look at,
that was a jest.
I'm gonna look at Echo and be like, mark my words. The only person who can give you a signal is me. Do you understand me?
Not really, but I am nodding. I am nodding.
Never do that again. She says it's like a slash is like bleeding across her shoulder where his blade went into her. Not cool, Echo. And she takes one of his stars, puts it on her shoulder. Never again.
He's crying. Okay, at which point, at the top of a head appears over the writing, and a big hand.
Oh.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Have you come to visit our fair city? And there's some grunting, and then the head of a dwarf appears.
Yes, please. God, take me to the closest place where I can have a drink.
Ah,
Please.
you have come to the right place. I'm
parched, man.
I am Furley Glinthorn, member of the Visitors Guild. Brand new guild. We think it will catch on.
Did you say clit horn?
No,
Yeah.
but for you, madam, I will be anything.
Oh boy. Just don't
Just
come
flick
near
him on
her.
the tip
We
and
are
see him
driving.
laugh.
All right. Well, lead us to the wherever this drink is, please.
Alrighty. Does anybody know where Z is, by the way?
No idea.
No idea.
It's at the end of the alphabet.
Thank you.
I'm seeing her on Sunday. I will waterboard her. Don't worry.
Why? What did I do?
Alrighty. So,
You know what you did.
okay, I could only make a very small city map for this one, so
Yeah.
welcome to Cragworth. Okay. So you need you onto the
Boy.
deck. You should see something at the top here.
Ah, yes. There we go.
Okay, this is going to be a fun session, I can see.
Oh, my map's not loading.
Okay, don't worry. For everybody at home, this is Cragworth.
Oh, it's just a little thing. It's a black background.
How about now? You guys should see the top half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just be the top.
Yes.
That's all I ever see.
You always see the top half?
Dang.
Yeah,
Dang.
I've not seen a bottom half in many years. Anyway,
You all need
Jesus.
religion.
Religion of today.
Overrated.
I need reviews. Anyway, so you make your way across the wooden platform, which already now has your airship and the strange black-clad airship, which can't possibly be important because the DM keeps mentioning it. And you move up to the lift.
Wait, mention it again. What? Mention what?
As you go to the entrance here, you can see the entrance hall is itself a giant lift. There's nothing else here. There is a hooded figure, a cat-like person, much like Era, with a hood closed. And as you guys come walking up, you can hear this person go, by the clink of coins, I know that walk. Is that Rodak? And Rodak goes, no. And
Inside check.
you can inside check him.
I would like to, since he's on my case with Chad, I'll return that shit.
Okay, this is a male case. Male.
This is a housing marriage.
Yeah. 21.
Okay, and Rodak's going to use his card on that.
Lilith turns to Rordak and is like, another person, you owe money.
Okay, what is that? Can anybody see this? +6.
Or perhaps someone you owe a favor.
It's nothing like that. At which point, the cat person looks up. Rodak, my brother.
Still got my eyes raised. I don't know what type of role play he's into. Yeah.
Rodak does give you a look. We are talking about Chad. Anyway, this is so much more difficult without Z here. I hope he counts. Anyway, you all get on the lift, and the cat person says, well, I will see you later, brother. And the entire platform is a big space, so when you look up in the sort of cavernous space, there is like a stained glass windowy type design up top with light filtering through the crystal on top of the structure. Sorry, if you don't know, there was a whole introduction before everybody started fighting each other. Anyway, so the light of this crystal seems to be refracted off lots of little mirrors along the side of the shaft, and then the whole platform starts descending. And Mr. Glinthorn starts talking. I am a representative of our newest guild, the Guild of Visitors. My brothers and sisters and I believe that it is something that will start happening in this prosperous nation of ours. We are thinking of calling it Visitism. We're still workshopping the name, but it's basically people who travel around just to see what's there. I mean, they're not trading anything.
Tourism.
That's such a silly name. I think we'll stick with Visitors. Anyway, so as the shaft is moving, as this platform's moving down, there's just rocky sides on all sides. And eventually, it opens up, and you see this massive cavernous space around you. There's buildings everywhere. There's towers, there's houses, there's those mirrors that were reflecting the light are now reflecting it into smaller crystals throughout the city, which amplify the light and light it all. So let me just light the field of vision here just a second. Okay, if you guys don't see anything, then we're in big trouble. Just a second.
We in big trouble now.
Did you see anything?
Okay.
Why have you done this, Marcel? It's one big sexual innuendo. You know that, right? You realize that.
Alrighty.
You've done this to yourself.
For the people at home, as you descend down the shaft spire,
Which
yep, I
in
knew
the
this.
throat?
Okay. So for those who can see the chat, one day I'm going to run a session for grown-ups.
Is that what it is?
That
Oh my
day will
god.
not come, Marcel. You know this by now.
Fucking crouching district. No, man, now you gotta be pissing me.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. So eventually this lift disappears
Well,
into
so
like
if a lot of us go down the throat, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Who gags?
No,
Well-
it's fine because the shaft doesn't reach all the way to the back of the throat, you see?
the options are always spit, swallow, or chew. Okay. Eventually, the lift descends into the tower, and now you're surrounded by dwarven walls, and eventually reach the bottom of the spire. At which point, your guide says, "Well, if you'll join me, I can take you for a trip around the city."
Yes, please. That would be amazing. It's not every day that you're gonna go down the throat and down the shaft. Like it's really like I would love a tour. Yeah.
Yes.
On a day's work.
Together we will plunge deep holes.
That
So,
sounds lovely.
Okay. You
alrighty.
hear Axel start a sentence, and then immediately he stops and in a very monotone voice is like, "This phrase has been cut for legal purposes."
It's okay, nobody watches these videos anyway. So, as we descend into the district called the Dwell, as you get out of the tower, there are dwarven guards all around, but as you step into the city, you can see that there's quite a lot of people here. Dwarves of every shape and size, mill around. Right ahead of you, there is a large tavern called the Bearded Lady. Oh, God.
Where's the beard, though? Up or down?
You'll have to find out.
Or both.
Two things can be true.
Yes. Time for your winter coat. Okay, so I have now lost my entire story.
I mean, while you were making this, how did you not?
Oh no!
Like, how did this not occur to you?
It absolutely did. I just didn't expect it to be this bad. Yes, but
I'm sure about that.
I think 60% of this is to distract you. Alrighty. So, yes, this is the Bearded Lady, our premier in and the headquarters of the Guild of Visitors. Or should we call it visitation? We're still workshopping it.
You should call it tourists, because they're people who tour around and look at things.
I don't know.
Tourists.
It reminds me of my auntie tour. Anyway, over there.
Sorry, not friend. I'm sorry you're perfected with enough R&D.
Yes, through there, towards the east, we have the bazaar, Avandra's bazaar, where we have a great many traders who trade goods from the world above for the goods of the inside of the planet. You'll find great exotic things there. Also, apparently there's a new tent from some foreigner. Rumi, apparently, has a tent there.
Really?
Yes, the dwell here is for us common, hard-working dwarves. And over there is the crouching district, which you'll see is slightly taller. It's for those non-dwarves, or as we like to call them, the headbangers. So some of you are more humanoid, so perhaps you will find greater comfort there. But yes, if you so wish, we do provide tours to the lower levels, the government level, for example, to the fancy estates of Torag's Keep, or the seat of government, the House of Arguments. Although it's not really a fun day out for the family. There's also Moradin's Forge, should you have any of your equipment needs to be fulfilled. Forging weapons, strengthening armor, that kind of thing. There's nothing better than a dwarven smith, I tell you. Perhaps you'll meet the governor. She'll be eager. But yes, you were saying you wanted somewhere to drink, so why not start our tour inside the Bearded Lady? Oh God, I just realized what I said.
Before we go, you seem to know this place quite well, but another thing we are looking about passage through the Agrim Mountains.
Over or under?
Thing about that?
Which one do you
Well, it
suggest?
depends.
Well, if you like freezing to death.
Doppelganger Legal said we need to go
Do you,
one way.
No,
do
so
you know,
hang on.
which area of the Hydro Mountains? Sorry, yeah, go on, continue.
Sorry, okay, so by the way, it wasn't Lily that said that, it was Ethne told you what the evil spirit inside Echo told her.
Okay.
Drana?
Yeah. Sorry, Richard.
No, it's so good. I just wanted to ask Glintwood here if he would know where the peaks are. From my understanding is that there's an area within the Agro Mountain called the Peaks, or more specifically, maybe have heard of the Watcher of the Peaks.
Oh, my dear, you are... Oh, let me just steady myself. You are talking about the pointy top end of the mountains. Those bits that are so close to the, excuse me, I can't say it. The thing above the ground.
Yeah. So I was wondering whether there was
Well, there's many of
whether
them.
there are more special ones within the Agro Mountains, or whether all of them are kind of are they quite equal and
So
within stature.
he looks slightly disturbed, and he leans against
I'm from out of
Axel.
town, man. I can ask silly questions, you know.
I do apologize. We don't like to speak about the the thing above the ground. See, we sensible dwarves prefer staying here with the roof over our heads. You see.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
Still a bruise over the airship.
So in that case, passage through you would always suggest underneath because
Oh,
you're
absolutely.
scared of.
Absolutely.
Right. That makes sense. I get you. I get you.
Well, there is passage occasionally. We send traders through the earth wound, the deepest level of Cragworth. They go through the mountains to the rich lands of the east, occasionally making stops on the surface to meet the various tribes there, the Wind Witches, for example, as I understand it, but those are for the brave dwarfs who don't mind an empty thing above the ground.
Just that would be Galtma's people, right? The
Yes.
Wind Witches.
Yes.
I think that's the ones that we need to bring Echo to, isn't it? Right? So
I do believe so. As she was essentially Echo's keeper. And from my understanding is that we will have to go to the wind callers, which I assume would be these wind witches. Am I right?
Yes.
Gentleman?
I suppose,
Amazing.
yes. I have not met them myself, because they are on the outside.
How long is kind of like travel to the east, as you mentioned? Yeah.
Oh, well, as long as I remember. We've done it forever. But it occurs once a week. But to go down into the earth wound, you do need a permit, I'm afraid. The lava travel isn't for everyone, you see.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. So these permits, is this something we can just find at like your visitism like store center?
Oh, we do
I rolls
get...
her eyes so hard when Tuso says that.
We I'm afraid do not have the authority quite yet for that, but the governor should be able to set you up with that kind of thing. She's the only one with the signing power to action that. I'm sure if you ask nicely.
Yeah, from my experience, if you like streamline these kind of like visitism attractions, it's always great to just have at like a central spot as you just come down the shaft. But I mean, we can go up the ranks and get some signature from the governor, I guess.
Yes. Well, if she's not here, she's probably near the House of Arguments. Should you wish to go there?
I mean, I look to Sky. I mean, she's amazing with words. You should see her in an argument. So might be worth to take us there at one point as well. But for now, I believe we need a place to drink. I believe.
All right. So
I love that more than anything.
at which point you enter the Bearded Lady. It is quite a spacious tavern for a dwarven establishment. The roof is high enough for all of you to stand up straight, even Axel. It's very busy. You see mostly dwarves, but also some other people. Tieflings, humans, that kind of thing here and there. Some elves.
Humans. Disgusting.
Flesh havers.
So I need everybody.
looked at you as if you are joking with her.
I need everybody to make a perception check.
Axel laughs back with even greater whimsy.
Perception checks, please.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
If you can, roll for me, because I'm on my mobile phone, so you're technically still acting as me for now, partially. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'm acting as you right now. Okay, I'm gonna roll with sexual innuendo.
Perfect. Actually,
Roll with
Perception.
I forgot to level up, so that's why my stats might be also different, I
You're-
think, before, because I don't think I did it.
As a 22, you're fine.
Perfect.
Okay. You take note of two people who are, I guess sorry, this is Tusa and Era. Sky, you just see beer.
Not beer, whiskey. Have some class, my son.
Oh no, you see beer.
Anyway, the two of you take note of two individuals who take special interest in you entering. One is a young dwarven woman sitting alone by a table. There seems to be quite a gap around her, like the other tables are trying to avoid her. The other is sitting in the corner, all broody like an elf. I'm going to send you little pictures, just wait. Around 20, why you do this to me? Okay. So the dwarven lady, she looks like this. No, come on. Sorry, people, there seems to be technical difficulties. How about now?
Yep.
Okay, elven lady. And then creepy elven dude.
Ooh, she cute.
Creepy elven dude. Nat Tweety. Oh dear. It's going well. Okay. You all find a table. There is a dwarven waitress in high heels, a flowing dress, and full beard. What can I get you lot? You look parched. Nothing
Three
then.
whiskey, and whatever everyone else wants.
Unfortunately, I have no mouth, therefore I cannot drink. However, I am equipped with the ability to brew my own drinks for everyone else.
Well, we
Alcohol.
are in need of a new kitchen helper. How much you selling your construct for?
Can we get back to you on that? You know, as soon as he starts annoying me, we can start negotiating.
She just kind of looks around. She's like, this construct is not for sale.
You can't decide that, Axel. You're technically my property.
Hold on, let me check. He just goes stiff for a moment. Like, unfortunately, manufacturer's protocol confirms that this is correct. That is not my decision.
Nervous low. Okay.
I would like some. Do you have underground river water, maybe? It's just quite hard to get by, but it feels like this is
Comes
the source.
into a tavern. What do you want? River water.
Underground. We got some.
Underground, as if that makes it more glossy.
So
That's some iron shit.
in Richard's defense, out of character, I would do that. Okay.
I walk into a place in South Africa and request river water. That's a place, Marky. That would be so bad for your health.
Yeah. I want to die slowly and in agony. I want to shit myself out. Okay.
Literally.
Someone crawled up your river water and died. Okay, anyway. At which point the waitress says, In fact, we do. We have fresh supplies from the water womb itself.
That's amazing. That sounds literally like mouth-watering. I would have give it like a
Sky gives
give it like at
Tissa a
least 2
very
pints.
concerned look.
Okay.
Dude, you must
And the
have
river
like
water, ironically, is probably going to be the most expensive thing on this bill. I fucking bet you.
Look at this way, like
Okay.
just the filtration system of the world, right? The water runs on the surface. It just gets polluted. Animals die, and it's full of shit. When it gets down here, it's filtrated through all of the soil.
So
and
you're
all of the
harshing my
rocks.
vibe. Can I just enjoy my whiskey, please?
Okay, at which point the
Oh,
waitress
Dad would be better equipped to deal with this.
It's gonna be fucking
returns.
fresh.
Every time you say Chad, Rodak twitches.
The irony is, Sky
Chad.
doesn't even know who the fuck Chad is. She just sees that it irritates Rodak. So she keeps saying.
Okay, so Z, if you watch this later, I hope I'm doing it justice. I just think this is how you would act.
I heard that Chad is a river in Shadovia.
Oh, jeez.
I drink
Actually, we
that.
just spoke about selling you. We just spoke about selling. Damn, Tissa. You gotta chill.
me a little
Man. Your husband's
chat.
right here. You have a child together.
I'm sorry.
Okay. A moment later, the waitress returns with the drinks. Tusa, you get a glass of sparkling water here. Everybody gets out. Yes, and Sky, your whiskey is pleasantly brown.
How much does Horsal know about whiskey? It's presently brown.
Just how you like it.
Just how you like it. Best whiskey in the house.
The
Mm.
brownest of the brown.
Okay, as you all take a sip, I need a Constitution saving throw from Sky and Tusa.
Yeah. Love to. A strong 17.
I
Oh,
am going to.
Okay, are you gonna
I'm not
Burn.
saying. I'm.
nat 20 that? Are you? Have you got
I
it?
have a bad feeling. I'm just gonna do this.
Use my human, the mysterious mage, to push up to 21.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, Sky, you use the Raven Queen's avatar. Make that a nat 20 instead of a nat 5, or nat 1.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so, Sky, you're fine. Tusa, you're fine. But Tusa, I need you to make a nature check. Inadvertently, you stepped on a toe here.
Yeah, no, I'm supposed to be good at this shit.
Okay, so that's a
Yeah,
4.
sure.
Who have we pissed off? Is it because I wouldn't sell Axel? This is what I get for having a conscience.
Okay, so
Um,
luckily another secret wasn't spoiled now.
Eh.
Damn it, the freaking lich.
so
Anyway.
from drinking this and having some good ass water in the past.
Yes.
How does this compare?
I'm good.
Yeah, you should try it. That will get that the crouching district. But how does this compare? Does it feel good quality, good old
No,
underground
there's
spring vibes, or
there you do get hints of underground spring, but you also get some sense that it's tainted in some way. It's not poison.
Might be
but
ice.
laced in some way?
There's something in the water.
He
Yeah,
says
but
in a very-
I'd just like to point out that we nearly get something, and Richard's first response is, "But is this water fresh? Is it nice? It looks nice
Oh.
water."
Yeah.
all of a sudden, Axel chimes in a very encyclopedia-like voice, like, "Remember, it is unadvised to drink, to ingest the drinking water when visitation in far-off places."
I mean, it's
I
as
mean,
part of the visitism experience, is to try and kind of like push that boundary of aqua.
You never used to
sometimes you
be
get
this
some
way,
good stuff.
Tufa. Who hurt you? Was it Chad?
I don't know, man. It'll change me.
We used to get absolutely shit-faced together.
Fair
That's
enough.
how your baby was conceived.
I know. Now I've got Chad to worry about, so I'm trying to stay sober. Try to keep my faculties.
If I recall correctly, Chad is also a tavern in Jatosa.
Axel, remember when I was talking about selling you? Fair warning.
Do I feel like the earth womb they meant literally?
It's earth wound.
Yeah, but you said the water came from like some
The-
kind of like.
The water wound,
Yes.
yes.
Sorry, the wrong one. Do I feel like it could be a literal fucking womb?
No.
Okay, so there's no weirdness of biological. This is just ancient in some way. Something in the
Yes.
water in this place.
Yes.
All right. Is what it is. I'll take a sip. Tastes nice. It's foreign. Yeah.
It's foreign.
Good times.
Foreign water.
Foreign water, yeah.
Wow.
Gotta get me a taste of that.
That's what we got here in South Africa. Alright.
Not miss having diarrhea.
You don't?
No.
How bizarre.
Okay, at which point the elven woman, you'll remember the picture, walks up to your table. Good morning, all.
Is it a good morning? Guy's on her second whiskey.
I think so.
I
So,
concur. It is a great morning.
you
So
all look like hardened adventurers. And she looks at Echo, who's with you, who gives her the most vacant, happy face look ever. Hardened adventurer. Yes, hardened adventurers, aren't you?
It depends who's asking.
I am.
Who's asking?
I am Avina. Nice to meet you. I am a bit of an adventurer myself.
you don't happen to turn into a spectral owl every now and then, do you? And she downs her drink and immediately asks for another one.
Don't need another con save from that.
Boy.
No, that's not something I've mastered yet, but I'm sure with enough study I'll be able to turn it into something.
Damn.
Wouldn't we all like to turn into something, hey? Some of us just some heaps of disappointment, but
At which point, Rodak says, well, some of us just like chat.
is what it is right now. We can talk about this later. We need to wash our laundry in front of Avina here. Yeah, how can we help? I mean, certainly approached us, but must want something. We are indeed hard and adventurous.
Excellent.
Resume,
Well, I have a certain set of skills, and I was hoping perhaps to join an adventure group and fill some skill vacancies you might have.
Do you have any experience about this surrounding area, the Agran Mountains?
Well, yes, I've lived in Cragworth all my life, so anything in the city, I'm pretty much an expert. Even the places I'm not supposed to go.
All right, interesting. Have you ever heard about the Wind Witches?
Oh yes. Apparently, some of the traders meet them on their way to the cities of the east. So, yeah. So I can make you talk to a trader. If that's what you
A
want.
traitor or a trader?
Trader. No traitors here. No siree.
Uh-huh.
Can I inside check that?
Go for it.
Except for the one that was beheaded on our vessel.
Okay.
Then fucking adventures. Are you ready for that shit, Evita?
So,
I'm
I am
adding this.
Yes.
adding a card.
Why not?
Yes,
Why
ardent
not?
adventurers indeed. I have not been around for very long myself, but from context clues I have gathered that the mortality rate of those upon our vessel is anywhere between 17 and 83%.
Excellent.
Axel,
Excellent.
you're doing it again.
Doing what again?
So-
This guy.
Okay, so let me just double check something. So let me just get that straight. Your roll is a 25.
Yeah.
So
What about a 69?
Wouldn't you like to know?
And you're blessed.
Well, no.
Aw.
stop. Thank you.
Also, Sky, can you check one quick thing on Instagram?
Is that me? Is it my face? Share with the class, please.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Can you imagine on Discord? I'm so good.
Is it?
Wait, oh my god! Marcel looking general.
Gold.
Thank you. That is literally what my body's like, and that is the face I make on the toilet. So thank you.
Okay, this guy looks at this woman and she says to her, okay, you are clearly a liar. Not gonna trust you. Mosey on away from here, please. And then she will ask for another whiskey and down her third whiskey.
Okay, make a con save with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
I did ask for 2 pints of water, so do I make a
I need a con save.
check on the second glass?
Yeah, con save first, and then a nature check.
Certainly.
Okay, Sky is now plastered.
Oh, no.
I can hold my water, bitch.
And she's up.
A
One plaster.
nature
person.
check,
So
please.
Sky takes out her harp, and also she takes out her lyre, and she starts trying to play her harp with her lyre, and she's singing very loudly and trying to get everyone around her to dance.
Okay, so I need you to make a performance check with disadvantage, and then you're going to stop rolling a Sky for a brief moment, because you all know what happens when you make your character drunk.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Can I try
no.
to interfere? Can Lilith try to interfere?
Yes. Ooh,
Oh no!
a natural one.
Oh no!
I mean, a natural
I
one.
never performed badly.
So, natural one in
You are
performance.
like friggin' smashed right now.
Okay.
Holy moly! Holy
Okay.
moly!
That's what you get when you get. That's what you get when you get drunk.
Alright, so.
I didn't plan on getting drunk. Someone roofied me. How have you guys ever known Sky to get drunk?
Bree made that mistake when he played Dragon Chess against me. I won every time.
Alrighty. So, we cut to black.
I don't like this game. The cut to black game.
I told you all this before, what happens when you get drunk. I know it's only one character getting drunk. Okay.
I'd like to stress that I'm not drunk, but I have indeed been roofied. And no one is noticing this. Oh,
Okay.
a bad friend.
Now I'm trying to interfere. I said it.
Okay. Okay. So
Waterboard me, Lilith! Waterboard me!
Lilith, I need you to make a what
Can
even
I
would you
also-
call this?
Can I also add to this effort?
Yeah. So let's just see. What the hell would we even
Uh,
call this?
Survival?
I need a persuasion check from Lilith, and I need
Oh my
a
goodness.
athletics check from Axel.
Alright.
Oh my.
Natural one.
Oh no.
Okay.
Natural 1 persuasion, 24 for athletic.
Okay, we cut to
Can
black.
persuade a drunk person.
Yes.
She's
Um,
busy spewing some story about how she was dancing with Free on a boat the one night, and it was the first night because it was the cutest, and she knew that, and she's just like, she becomes incoherent about halfway through, and she just goes, and that dick bastard didn't even come and look for
okay.
didn't even come and look for
Alrighty. So we cut to black, and we hear the words 2 hours later.
Oh, geez.
Alan's in it, yeah.
There is commotion in the streets. Somewhere an alarm bell is ringing. There is the shouting of guards. There is smoke in the air. Somewhere a window shatters. There's rushing feet down an alley. Axel, you're carrying a limp bard under your arm. You have the words Chad written over your chest.
Oh no.
Everybody's following behind you. Tusa's going, what the fuck's an aboleth?
No!
And you turn some corners and you keep running, and Lilith is like, this happens every time. Eventually, you hide in an alley, sort of dark, dead-ended alley, as you hear dwarven guards go running off. And also you realize the flames somewhere over the skyline is probably the bearded lady.
Well, at least I cannot be
Riverdale.
sold to that place.
This is the last time I let Sky drink alcohol.
I'm gonna stop you there, Lilith.
Please spell on me. I will.
This
stop.
has never happened to me. I'd just like to point that out. None
back to
of
sleep.
you bitches. Just like free. You all didn't even notice anything that's going on. And you guys don't know my heart, and it's because you're racist. And you know what? I just can't be doing with any of you. You never listen, and I swear to God, I've invented a new piece of music. You can play a harp with a lute. I swear, it's going to be groundbreaking. But you don't listen to me because you don't know what's in my heart.
I moved to Sky.
And then she throws up all over Axel's feet.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I'll take your hair. It's okay, honey. It's all right. I know you can play that harp with the lyre. I know it. I 100% would love to see the performance again. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's your hair. Okay. Let it out.
Thank you, Susan. You never listened to me anymore. I thought we were friends, man. I thought
Okay.
we were friends.
So as you are
What
all
happened?
crouching in this alley in the shade with Sky talking, you hear Avina, who is somehow with you. Is this what it's like being a hero?
If that bitch ass motherfucker still with us, she's a liar. This is one of those times y'all don't listen to me. It's gonna end badly.
I cast Mage Hand to cover her mouth.
And then
The encyclopedic voice comes back and is like, Mr. Sky, in the future, I suggest you take into account the detrimental effects that increased alcohol usage in a short span of time can have on your well-being.
Does lesser restoration help with all of this?
Yes.
Yes. That's what I keep using on everyone else.
I would love to kind of just as she kind of like, I'll cast lesser restoration just to kind of get that last little bit out.
Okay.
And just kind of have her arm around. I feel like there's a lot of emotion under all of the drunkenness. Maybe pent up emotion.
Alrighty. So you see, sorry, I think the neighbor's cat just jumped through my window. Sorry. Broke me.
Roll high on stealth.
Oh, that's
I am highly allergic, so I'm about to die. Okay, so you see, I'm trying, not one. So you see Axel freeze up for a moment, and his voice change.
Ooh.
And that's what the roll got me.
That's what?
Okay, so when Axel stiffens up a bit, his everything he's doing just freezes. It becomes nothing. He drops Sky in an instant, almost without thinking about it, like in a moment, like just not thinking. All the bits of his robotic figure that glow from his eye to the weird purple thing in his chest flicker out of control. They are going haywire. And all of a sudden, in one big instance, it stops, and he looks like he has lost his balance. He is like, he is struggling to keep his footing, and he like falls forward a bit he's on one knee. And eventually, he looks up on the he looks up. His head looks back up, and suddenly, as Marcel mentioned, his voice is different. His voice is familiar, but more metallic. Where have I been? Why do I feel?
Me?
Familiar who for what? Huh?
Wait, what did you say?
Do I hear free? Is that you?
At the mention of that word, Axel's head jolts up and starts scanning there. Where?
But so you said familiar voice. I'm just trying to figure out whose voice like are we hearing?
Freeze voice.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. I had a dim moment. I just recovered. Okay, give me a moment.
Sorry, he was just doing his free voice, so I assumed it was free.
drunk.
Yeah, and after a little bit, it's like, son? Was that you?
Yeah. I'm here with everyone. Wait, are you alright?
I feel weak.
I take a horrified step back. Her hand just going over her mouth, and that like face, and she turns around and she sprints away.
Okay.
How
So,
old?
Sky,
how
as
old
you exit the alley, you run straight You sort of do a hand solo and turn the corner into a wall of dwarves with giant shields
I
and
fly
hammer.
over them because they're all tiny.
Okay, I need you to make a wisdom
Can I
save.
fly onto the roof?
Wisdom
Oh,
save
wisdom
first.
save. Okay.
With disadvantage because you've got a hangover.
What does
But I'm
free look
healed.
like right now?
It's just Axel, but like
Coming through Axel.
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
just Axel, but you're not hearing Axel's voice anymore. You're hearing Freeze.
Oh, I thought like they appeared. Sorry, I missed that.
No.
Okay. The sky flies away. Where's the
Yeah.
try?
Oh.
How
Also,
are
I'd
you
like to say I
talking
knew it and
to
you
us?
lied to me, Marcel.
I did not lie to you. Alrighty.
What happened to you?
He's having a hard time speaking, but yeah.
How are you contacting us right now, though?
I'm not. I feel odd. I am here, but also somewhere else. I don't feel like one.
I walk over to Axel and give him like a slap, like the radio is bad signal. And like trying to shake some better signal and better connection.
Like he's not on his knee anymore. He like leans back a bit and like he just falls flat on his ass. It's like with a big clang. He's like leaning against the alleyway wall.
Is there anything you can say that will help us find you, or at least give us some indication that you're all right?
Can I do anything to that effect myself?
Oh, yes, good question. As far as the you that is present here knows, you are feeling slightly empty and confused, and another part of you is somewhere terrible, but also somewhere okay. It's a bit of a conflicting feeling.
Yeah. You can hear he's getting a little bit more composed, but not really. Just a little bit. Like, I am an empty part of me that is here is small, flickering, much larger presence elsewhere, somewhere cold, dark, but safe, or no comfort. He does not sound very certain, but yes.
We used the scrying mirror. We saw an image of you in a prison. You were looking around, trying to find someone. It seemed to us that you were at Maldor.
Does this help at all?
Nope.
Myself?
Nope. Because technically, Free is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's a confusing moment.
Oh, because we. Oh, yeah, time
Yes.
travel.
Yes.
No. No. I don't oh. No.
Okay, so
No.
at this point, you all hear the clanging of dwarven metal as a battalion of guards come around the corner. Right, you lot. The governor wants to talk to you. Shall you come quietly?
They've got into town and are already up for grabs, I guess. Yeah, we'll come quietly. I mean, we're a fucking rowdy bunch, but
Alrighty. So, we will have to leave it there. We will have to pick up where you meet the governor.
Sky?
Without
Because
Sky.
he flew away.
Yes, so Sky's the one who got you into this trouble.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
never.
totally throwing her under the bus.
I don't feel that I deserve this abuse. Last time, this is never. I would just like to point out, Sky is the bard. She's firstly gotten you guys out of a lot of trouble, and secondly, never, ever, ever gotten drunk like this. Ever.
Yet
Every
you
time this
kept
has happened,
pushing
it's
it.
always been you guys. She's always saved, and she's always looked after you guys.
Mhm.
She's
You did say
never, and no one questioned for one moment.
Well, no, I mean, granted, I missed the first part of the game. You did say you lost free or you found some information, so there is a reason for you to be drinking.
Yeah, but she hasn't really spoken about it until she got drunk.
Also hot.
So before you throw her under the bus, I would like you to consider these very specific facts.
I feel like Sky was completely justified in her actions, and I think sometimes it's necessary to wreck yourself a little bit.
Please just also consider the fact that she lost Free, he died. Then she tried to bring him back, and he didn't come back to her. He's somewhere out in the wild. Then they came back from Sigil, supposedly completely changed, got on a ship, and one of her best friends, because she knew Lilu, that's why she joined the party, because she knew Lilu, is gone because someone taken their shape. Like, this poor girl is wrecked. And that's not even considering the other shit she went through with her mother and everything, which has just been like pushing down. We all need a break every now and then, friends.
There's truth at the bottom of a bottle sometimes.
Also,
so you're fine.
And thank you, Tusa, for
good
being
freaking lord.
a
You
great
would-
friend.
Even with the diminished odds and everything, dear God, Marcel, quite the pick.
That was a roll. That was a
Yeah.
Alrighty, people, we're going to
Oh,
end
boy.
it there.
I hope
We
I did good at role playing. A
Yes.
fourth of a skull.
well done, very well done.
Also, I googled Aboleth. That seems like some fun shit.
Yep.
I had no idea what it is. You gave me like a clue as if I'm like, yeah, you know what? I know exactly what you're talking about. So I had to go and Google that shit. Guys, we fucked. No.
I was running Tomb of Annihilation and I TPK'd level 5 party with an Aboleth. In my defense, they all jumped into the water.
Okay, yeah, no,
Jumped
that's
into its territory. Like,
the
come on,
best encounter I've ever designed. I'm not blaming my own horn, it's just it worked well. There was this sort of corkscrew tunnel down into the ground, and it was filling with water, and because of the angle, every turn it would take up 2 blocks, with aboleths swimming in it, and they had to rescue someone and move out of the water every turn. So the whole encounter was just trying to escape, because you get into the water, you're done. So that was the coolest thing I've ever done. And yeah.
So would I? I mean, I don't know. Should I roll for Tusa if she knows what the fucking Aboleth is, or is this known knowledge, or was that the nature roll? Does she know what it is?
Yeah, she does know what it is. Yes.
Would it be a fair assumption then that something like that would be within the water womb?
Yes, the source would be the problem. So
Okay.
those lovely quest givers that you ignored might be worth talking to later on.
Can we RP in the way of us chatting about things while we're getting dragged away?
Yeah, so you have pretty much no free will. You can't run away. This guy can't come talk to you because Sky is flying away. Sky, I would say, if Stefan is up for it, you could possibly find Ethne somewhere in the city and have a chat.
Yeah, sure. We can do that.
Yeah.
How is Sky flying?
She has wings.
She has
She
wings.
has wings.
Oh,
Sorry.
She has big,
We still are not sure
like
what
raven
species
wings on her back.
She's
yeah, I
a
don't-
tiefling, but she also has wings.
I think
Yeah,
I
and her
remember that-
horns were cut off, so she hides the stumps of them by making braids over her head usually.
I think because I didn't have you in any like in sessions where you would have needed to use that, and that's why the only thing I remember was either Tusa or somebody using a broom before. That's why I was like, how on earth?
Rodak.
Oh yeah, and she usually makes them invisible.
Yeah.
If there's
Oh.
new people around. So yeah.
That's what
Okay.
happens when your DM doesn't say no.
I guess the RC and our angle can be still very delirious. Where the hell am I? The Lilith and Tusa can continue their questions.
All right, so
Uh,
yes, I'm forcing you into a meeting with the governor now. She might have a little task for you. That's all I can say, I think. So yes, basically you're going to have to decide: do you go through the lava level, or do you go over the mountains?
I mean, I'm all for fire. Burn that shit clean, baby. So
I'm more scared of the idea of a lava level.
Okay.
depends on what guide we can find.
Yes.
You never know, there could be a Balrog.
That would be way on the
So-
nose, though.
also I might be biased because I can do investiture of flame, so I'm immune to fire. But I mean, that might just be my bias. So we can check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sad that Rodak missed the session, because talking to the cat guy might be important.
Maybe. But now we're being arrested.
Yes. So,
Is Rodak anywhere to be found,
Arrested.
actually?
We were just being sent to the governor. We didn't do anything.
Actually, is Rodak even anywhere to be found?
he's with you guys.
Ah.
It's still going on about Chad.
We are definitely not getting arrested. We are just going to talk to the governor and solve this.
Well, wishing you
That's
all a
weird.
lovely weekend. I'm going to go
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
10 to
I
10.
guess I'll go to.
Cheers, peeps.
Bye, guys. Thanks for
Bye.
playing.
Bye.
Say
Good night, everyone.
bye to the stream.
Uh,
And I am sorry.